we had this client, I'm sending them numbers every weekend. They're falling in love. They're striking out. They just don't have the buying power to get what their family needs. And that was kind of the first realization of, okay, renovation is maybe their only option. Because at some point, we all get sick of striking out. We just bail, right? We'll go sign another lease. We sat down, we vetted a GC who was willing to help them. And the process from start to finish was so quick and so smooth because we were all aligned. We all had an understanding of what we wanted and what we needed to do. In this specific case, they needed Eden Prairie. They wanted that school district. They wanted 4-bed, 2-bath. When you're pre-approved to 450, that's pretty tricky. There was maybe one home every week that came available that fit their bucket that was move-in ready. All the while, we never really gave thought to all the 350s and 325s and even 280s that had all the right bones in the right neighborhood, but they were disgusting and dingy and gross and not something that I would want to live in, nor would my client. And so we kind of flipped our focus to, what if we did a project? What if we did a renovation? We anticipated a timeline of about 90 days with the help of the general contractor from start to finish. So from closing date to building the beautiful home that is move-in ready was about 90 days of work. It took us 30 days to close the loan. We're coming up on day 80 of a 120-day planned process, and that loan is now closed. The kitchen is redone, the basement is redone. They're moving on to bathrooms as the last stage, and truly the coolest experience from start to finish of doing something I had never done before. Right? Taking a stab at renovation because it was probably the only answer to get them in on the timeline they had. And, when all said and done, their home, they ended up getting a deal on the purchase price. It'd been on the market for 96 days. They were able to actually create the touches they love. Everyone has their own style, and while you can buy move-in ready, it may not fit everything you want, right? You may not want a wall between the kitchen and the dining room. In this case, they didn't. So they tore the wall down. They redid the kitchen. They did everything they wanted. And a custom new build is not available to everyone, this is about as close as you can get to doing it at the right price. As I look back at the market, the rate we were able to secure them that day is still lower than the rate I could offer them today on, not a renovation, just a simple FHA loan. So all around, just a really massive success, and something that I really see the market shifting towards is there is no solve for lack of inventory and unaffordability right now. Maybe someone knows something I don't, but I don't see an end to this. I see this as the market or the sandbox we have to play in for the next 12, 18, 24 months. I don't know, but it feels like those that want to win, those that want to help the most amount of families, this is a really viable option that, while a lot of us are scared to jump into something new, working with the right lender and especially the right general contractor. It's the same qualifications I do day in, day out on any other loan. The only difference is we've added a caveat of working with a general contractor too to make sure the budget fits and works within the loan. So it's not that complicated. It really falls on having the right team in place, and you have to find a client with an open mind and someone who's willing to work with a vision of something that's not quite there, but can be.